Good morning. You are riding with Relyks and my wife, Sarah. Yeah, she's with me today. So I've told you guys before that she comes with me sometimes for different things, like if we need to go shopping or if she needs to do something during the day, if we have an appointment for one of our kids, something like that. She comes with me so that she can have the car for the day and then come pick me up from work when I'm done. So that's the case today, except today's totally special. It's not just an appointment. It's not just because she needs to go shopping. It's because it's her birthday. So everyone say happy birthday to my lovely wife, Sarah. I'll wait. Can't hear you, no. So yes, it's her birthday, and so we are actually going to go out to dinner tonight. So she's dropping me off at work so that she can pick me up later, so we can just go straight to dinner and have a good time. So yeah, good times. I'm looking forward to it. We don't really go out to dinner very often anymore. We don't see movies at all in theaters. But that's fine. I mean, you can always watch movies when they come out. I just sometimes feel left out. Well, or at least I have to like try to not listen to people talk about like popular movies, because then it's like spoilers, and then I'm like, oh, well, you know. I mean, I'm not one of those guys where I like care that much about spoilers, but still, you know, when someone's talking about it the whole time, I'm like, man, I wish I could see it. I wish I could join in on the conversation, but I can't because I haven't. But yeah, so we're going out to dinner. That's going to be a lot of fun. Her favorite place. Why don't you tell him? What's your favorite place?
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden.
I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's definitely one of the top.
She likes it because when you're there, you're family. And who doesn't love family? No, arguments don't often break out at Olive Garden, so it's not exactly when you're here, your family. But I don't know how your typical family is. If you argue or if you're very proper and sit and eat at the table without any issues. I don't know, but we're gonna go out to dinner. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We have a gift card, so we're not gonna spend too much money, which is also another plus.
Yeah.
People know that we like to go to Olive Garden, so for like Christmas and things like that, they give us gift cards to Olive Garden. So we're not complaining. You can barely see her face for two reasons. Three reasons. Number one, the way that the camera is positioned, she would have to like sit forward and be a little awkward the way she was last time for her to be in the whole frame. Number two, she doesn't really want to be in it, so that's fine. She's like, yeah, that's good enough, and I'm like, okay, whatever. It's all about me anyway. And number three, what was I saying? There's three reasons why you're...
Yeah, over here.
Maybe there were only two. Totally forgot the third one if there was a third. But anyway, I'm sorry about the sun on her face. She's on the side of the vehicle where the sun is more prevalent, so she's getting more of the complete whiteout effect. So yeah, I can't think of that third reason. Guess there were only two. I was right the first time. So yeah, so that's basically today. Her birthday, good times. Everything worked out. I planned things to do stuff for her, make her breakfast in bed. Everything worked out. She loves hash browns, the McDonald's kind. So I actually stopped and got them last night and hid them in my lunchbox so that I could sneak them into the freezer so she would never know they're there. We got a $10 personal fryer for Black Friday. So I used that this morning. Woke up early, took a shower, and then got her food ready and brought it to her in bed, but then it was dark and our kids were sleeping and stuff, so she ended up coming out to the living room. But the premise was there, and it was the thought that counts, and she loved it, right?
Yes.
I'm feeding her lines. No, she loved it. So I was happy about that. Everything worked out. She had no idea, and she was like, "Where'd these hash browns come from?" So cool for the morning. Otherwise, I wanted to address something that was brought up in the comments, and that was, I mean, there were suggestions of, do an intro and do an outro and, do stuff like that. That's a little harder to do because I'd actually have to prepare something. If you guys have any ideas, or if you want to make one for me, go for it. I'll take a look at anything and see if it works. But I don't necessarily have time to make one right now, so this is what I got. But the main thing that was addressed was that, hey, you're posting. The premise of this show is ride with me on my way to work, and then some videos, most often, actually, I'm not posting until after the afternoon. And so how is it ride with me when it's the afternoon now? So it's a valid point, and here's the thing: I record, then I get to work, and then I turn on Wi-Fi at work, and I connect my phone and plug it in, and then it starts to do the backup process. I have a Google Pixel, so it has my Google account attached to it, and automatically backs up my videos and my photos to my Google Photos section. The only problem with that is that the Wi-Fi at work doesn't have very good upload speed, and so it takes a long time for it to upload, and sometimes it actually cuts out midway, and then I have to start over. So by the time I actually get it uploaded, and by the time I change the title and put all the details on it, sometimes it's not in the afternoon. Plus, I'm actually working, so I can't just spend my time working on this video, because then I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So I wait until, sometimes I have to wait until lunchtime if it doesn't go quick enough, and sometimes after, and all that. So it's just the time frame of how things work out during the day. I do apologize. I know that it'd be great to actually have it at the same time, but unless I pre-record the day before, and then upload a day later, you know what I mean? Like, if it's not the day of, that's the only way that would work. So I'm sorry, but there's different things different hurdles that just don't allow for that. You probably hear some noise. That's my oldest son in the back. He wanted some juice. He's hanging out. But yeah, so I just wanted to apologize and give an explanation as to why. The challenge from yesterday still persists, so take a look at yesterday's video to figure out what that is, and go for it. Otherwise, this isn't going to go over 10 minutes today, which hasn't happened since the first couple weeks. But, again, happy birthday. I love you.
Thank you.
And I love all of you, too. You take care. Have a great day. You've been riding with Relyks and my wife, and technically my kids. But this is me signing out for the day. Have a great one. Catch you later, guys.